Hey everybody, welcome back. One Eyed Sniper here, and we're playing XCOM 2. Okay, so this one's gonna be a base management episode. What we got coming on here? We got a supply drop in like 1 day. Advanced Warfare Center will be down in 2 days. That's good. Admin officer.
There's been plenty of gripes about my flying, but I don't see anybody else stepping up, other than the autopilot.
And then of course the guerrilla tactics school is also being built as well. We're low on power, so we're going to need to worry about that eventually. I might be able to wait till we get that unlocked if it lets me go from here to here, and I think it will. So let's see what we were...
Now that we've finally got this place up and running, we should be able to access some of these dormant alien systems. Let's see if you two can play nice. What the?
Shen, getting some kind of interference up here. Seems to be hitting us across the board.
Working on it.
Something triggered your remote uplink. But how is that possible? No one knows these systems.
Shen, power readings just spiked. What the hell is going on down there?
Dad?
Commander, I'm too old to start believing in ghosts, which means someone had to access that unit remotely. If they can access Rover, there's no telling what else they might be able to do. I strongly suggest we make investigating that signal our top priority.
Okay, so that was new to me. That must be from Shin's Last Gift DLC. Wasn't expecting that to come up just yet.
Looks like Shen was able to confirm the signal's origin. Inputting the coordinates on the map now.
Alright, Commander, someone went to a lot of trouble to get this signal through to Rover. We need to find out why. Not just yet. We got 33 hours left to make contact. I'd like to do that. I don't know when I'm going to get to either of these two. This one I'll probably do because that's just... I don't remember exactly what happens, but it's not a mission. But let's make contact first.
For East Asia.
Got an urgent communication coming in for you now, Commander.
You have made considerable progress against the aliens over the past month, Commander. I hope that your ongoing efforts will only lead to further success.
Alright, so we got our monthly report. I was kind of hoping to get the make contact done before this, because I think it might have increased our monthly supply income. But that's not a big deal. There's a couple new staff members we can check out. Alright, so this is about to start up. So we've now got dark events rolling in. Midnight raids, admin cracks down on resistance recruitment, increasing the cost of recruits by hundreds. So that's not that big of a deal. Advent invests in improving their battle gear, adding armor to some of their soldiers in the field for a month. That's the one I'm going to want to stop. This one doesn't bother me at all, really. So alloy padding will be what I'm going to try to go against. Most likely. And there's our 165 supplies. Hopefully we can finish this.
Advanced Warfare Center now operational.
Let's check that out real quick. Alright, so Advanced Warfare Center's done. If we get enough engineers, we can assign one here, and that'll increase the healing rate. I guess we can retrain abilities. Probably won't ever do that. But now, hopefully, we get some bonuses as our guys level up.
Commander, we've got local resistance forces waiting to make contact, but we'll have to make the first...
New objective added.
Commander, we've established contact with the local resistance, and we can move on the Advent Black Site on your order. We should make sure our troops are fully equipped and ready for a tough mission. I'm guessing security will be tight at the facility. I've updated our latest operational objectives, Commander.
Okay, so we can now do the Black Site.
Regional contacts located.
Okay. Indonesia, okay. And we have supply drop waiting, thank you. So I don't know when I'm going to do the Black Site. It's not going to be just yet. Now I got to take a look at where I want to make contact to next. Got a lot of options actually, a lot more than I had in my previous playthrough, I think. West Asia, New India, New Indonesia. Okay, but before we do anything else, let's get our supplies.
Avenger plotting new course.
I take it this was easier than your last procedure, Doctor.
Central, Commander. Yes, I find the process to be far less disconcerting when the subject has already expired. The results, however, it's best you see for yourself. My autopsy of the Advent captain has confirmed the existence of an implant, similar in design to the unit I extracted from the commander. But there are differences.
What kind of differences?
The data you see is being pulled directly from this Advent captain's implant. The sequence here is essentially you, Commander. Or at least the tactical information they were processing through your mind. As you can see, the data is nearly identical.
They were using you against us.
Yes, however, the Advent data shows signs of decay. Removing the commander from their network has likely caused significant damage.
Network?
Yes, what we're seeing here is a psionic network. These implants are capable of receiving and transmitting information, a great deal of information, somehow encoded in a stream of psionic energy. My working theory? Advent uses this network to augment the tactical readiness of its troops, as well as disseminate orders from its central command. Observe. Even in the subject's diminished condition, the implant continues to have an effect. A truly astonishing achievement.
Or a weakness?
Potentially. But I need direct access to their network to know for sure.
I'm guessing that won't be easy.
We'd need an active link. And that would mean hacking a live Advent officer.
Like I said, not easy. Still, it's the best lead we've got. Your call, Commander.
New objective added.
Alright, so we can now build... We're going to need to build a proving ground in order to build the Skulljack, and then we need to use an officer. I haven't actually done any of that yet. I have built a proving ground, but never the Skulljack.
Commander, I've updated our current objectives based on the most recent findings.
The Advent captain seems to provide a means of stabilizing the link between the local subordinates and the Advent network tower itself.
Commander, if we're going to try to build this Skulljack that Tigan came up with, we're going to need a specialized facility to test it out.
Okay, so let's... I'm trying to think of what I need. If I need anything from these guys just yet. I'm inclined to start mag weapons. But let's knock out your basic trooper first. It's 3 days.
Knowing that my past surgical experience is limited, I am sure the crew appreciates that I hone my skills on fallen Advent forces before triaging our own wounded. To the uninitiated, the common Advent trooper is seemingly human. The aliens have disguised its most glaring divergence from the human form with a carefully designed helmet.
Alright, so we'll get that done. I'd like to get another scientist before we do
Working within the tight
mag
constraints
weapons.
of the Avenger, I've had a difficult time finding room to conduct some of our more theoretical experiments. Perhaps the next time we set down.
Yeah, perhaps. We have an unstaffed engineer. It's... Oh, because this is finished. Alright. Let's finish this. The sooner we get that done, the sooner we can start down here, hopefully. I don't think I have anything I need to purchase in guerrilla tactics just yet, so that's not in a rush. Alright, let's get some supplies out of here. Wait, hold on. Oh, okay. Alright, we got all our supplies. Let's take a look at Resistance HQ, see what's there. I don't think I want to spend what supplies we have on it, though.
Welcome, Commander.
Yeah, that'd take all of our money if I got a scientist, so we're not going to do that. Okay. So what do we want to do from here? We can work on making contact. We could do this locator beacon. I'm pretty sure that just gives us some items. I didn't use it in my last playthrough. Maybe I'll start this time around just to check them out. But if we do a new contact, that will increase our income, which is good. I'm trying to think where the best place to go new contact would be. So New India, probably not so much, because I'm just looking at where they connect to. So West Asia will get us here. Actually, this might not be our best. This is probably not our best bet, because if I do New India, that'll get us to there and here. So West Asia's probably out. So let's go New India, actually. And I doubt we'll get this finished. It's going to cost us 80 intel, so we're going to spend a little bit.
Commander, we've utilized all of our available communications capacity. We can't establish any new contacts until we upgrade our systems.
I have a feeling if I build a radio relay, though, which I don't think I can do yet, because I haven't researched it, that would make this less intel. And the reason why I failed the last mission was because I ran out of intel, but we already spent it, so...
I am sure you will find the results to be as intriguing as I do, Commander.
So I'll have
Despite a thorough analysis, I have yet to discover what, if any, advantage the Advent hybrid soldiers' enormous eyes provide. Testing their visual acuity will no doubt prove difficult.
Okay, so that ends in a battle scanner that I've never really used either. So let's go resistance radios so we can start building relays.
I had assumed you'd make that research a priority, Commander. I'll notify you as soon as the report is available.
And I think that'll make... So if I'd had a relay here, I think it would have been cheaper intel cost here. I think, if I understand it all correctly.
We have a priority message coming through. It looks like an encoded signal from the Resistance. Patching.
Hello, Commander. It would seem your recent activities have gotten Advent's attention. Our unwelcome guests are on the move. Advent has been diverting considerable resources and personnel to covert facilities across the globe. The exact details of these operations are highly classified. However, they do have one thing in common. A single word that appears in all their files. Avatar. I believe the black site we had previously uncovered to be but a part of this Avatar project. Based on what we have uncovered so far, its true scope is far greater. This project is being directed from the very top of Advent, from a source I am still unable to determine. All attempts to uncover its identity have met with failure. It is time to take a more direct approach. Though we may not know the exact nature of this Avatar project, we can still disrupt it. We must root out these hidden facilities with the help of local resistance cells, disrupt our enemy's operations, and in the process, uncover the truth. Locate the source of this Avatar project, and then destroy it. Were the enemy to succeed in their efforts, I am certain it would mean the end for us all. I'm confident you will take whatever measures necessary to eliminate this threat, Commander.
We're tracking the aliens' progress on this Avatar project here. If they finish what they've started, it sounds like it'll be the end for all of us.
Alright, so we got that starting now. Keep an eye on that, and I'm not going to let it get as out of control as I did previously. We'll hit the black site earlier than I did before, and I'll make sure that we're making contact in smart locations in order to hit the other sites. Alright, Guerrilla Ops, take a look. Okay, so this isn't I'm not going to do this one, though. A reward of 97 intel is pretty nice. But I could use a new scientist as well, and this is the one I want to avoid. So I'm going to go ahead. Here's how I'm going to do this. We're going to head there. I'm going to set up the team, and then we'll end the episode, and in the episode after that is when we will take on the mission.
Setting course for the Arctic.
Alright, so this one's supposed to be easy, so we can... Let's remove everyone for now. Make weapons available, yes. Utility items. Alright, who are we going to want on this go round? What are we doing with? We already have 3 grenadiers, so that's good. 2 rangers, 2 sharpshooters, 2 specialists, 3 specialists. So I wouldn't mind picking up another sharpshooter and another ranger. I'd like to have 3 each. But I can train them in the guerrilla tactics. So let's take Jason Voorhees, get him trained up. We'll let Brian Mills go along, see if he can't redeem himself. We're going to want to use Eternity here. Alright, Glenn can be our ranger. I need to see which route we took our other ranger. Alright, he's going down Blade Master, okay. And how about our other sharpshooter, Scully? Scully was going down pistols, I believe. Or marksman, whatever it was called. So he's going to go the opposite. And we need a specialist, so it looks like Michael Schofield. This will just be a bunch of squaddies. Schofield, I can't remember which route you were going to go. We already have 3 specialists, so he can, I think. We do, so Schofield can be like a hybrid if we want. But we'll take him. Switch him out with the SMG. So I started thinking, when I do mag weapons, there's no real point for me to go mag rifle. Because nobody's going to... If I stick with the SMG on these guys, there's no one that'll use it. So I'm going to have to keep that in mind. It'd be better for me to get the upgraded SMG than the mag rifle if I want these guys to use that. So it's just something I thought about the other day. Let's give you the flashbang. Everyone else can have an explosive. Let's see if we have any other weapon upgrades to apply. We do not. And I don't think we have any PCS chips yet either. We don't. Alright, so this is going to be our team for the next mission. So Alright, I think we're good to go. So we're going to go and end the episode here, and we will start this back off and take on the guerrilla ops in the next episode. So, thanks for watching, guys. Really appreciate it. I know you have a choice where you get your XCOM 2 Let's Plays, and I appreciate you choosing One-Eyed Sniper. Peace out, guys.